What's up, guys? Iceman here. So in this video I'm going to be showing off a new skill for the Sorceress. Now this is in Path of Diablo, a modded version of Diablo 2. The absolute most totest way to play. Of course I haven't tried any of the other mods, but this one's absolute toad, alright? But nonetheless, Immolate is a new skill for the Sorceress. And it's a fire skill, where it just blasts like a certain radius of explosion right in front of you. Now, before I went forward with this build, I assumed you'd be able to cast it wherever the hell you can click. But it only goes a few feet in front of her. But nonetheless, it has a pretty damn decent area of effect. So if you're playing Path of Diablo, this might be a new and experimental way to approach leveling up from level 1. Because Warmth is actually a synergy for this skill, which is very convenient. Now what I intend to do with this Sorc is to make her into an absolute godly enchantress. I want to use enchant, or inflame rather, which is what enchant used to be for Path of Diablo. I have a unique Doomslinger bow which gives any character multi-shot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to inflame her bow with hopefully some godly enchant fire damage and attack rating bonus, and then I'm just going to blast multi-shot. I've heard legends that these Sorcs are great at the cows, but to be honest with you dogs, I just kind of wanted to try something different. And it sounded fun to try a Sorceress, because it's been a long damn time since I've had a Sorceress. I normally don't go the route of the Sorceress. Even for a ladder starter, I'll generally go an Assassin or an Amazon. So, yeah, it's been a while since I've made a Sorc, but I do have one complaint. And I'm curious what you guys have to say about this. Let me show you her gear real quick. There's this little bullshit one. Oh, I don't even need that anymore. So I'm not using Charge Bolt anymore. But I have some regen with a skull and just a little sapphire for mana in the helm. I found these 2 cast rate items. So now she's already at 20 cast rate. 1 mana per kill, which I think is going to be very beneficial for this build early on. So I intend to maybe find a few Tur runes and pop them in an item. Just an armor with not shit in it. I'll probably make a stealth once I get to level 17. Oh, damn. Hot damn. Look at that toad. Absolute toad ring. A godly beginner ring right there. Castrate and a mod? Are you kidding me? Cold res? That is godly as fuck, to be honest with you guys. But nonetheless, it has been a damn good time playing this Sorc. So I just imagine her someday using Ho-To. Or rather just being super high level with... I found a Viper Magi on my other character. It's a very shitty one. It has 20 res all. Yeah, I intend to use that on this chick once she hits level 28 or 29. I think is the requirement to use it. Is it 28? I don't know. But yeah, stay tuned, because I intend to go the route of multi-shot with Inflame, and I'm really curious to see how that works out. And what's even more exciting is I could see how well she runs through the game. I'm thinking I could easily get through Normal and Nightmare with the bow. Of course, she'll be doing almost entirely fire damage. But fortunately, in Nightmare at least, I don't think there are going to be many fire immunes that I can't get past, because at least I could have my Merc destroy them. As for Hell mode, they're kind of pigeonholed into what they can do. To my understanding, they can do cows very effectively. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. But I can't use that bow until, I think, level 28. So I have a ways to go. And I could have went a different skill starting off here, you know, to be more optimal and leveling up to 28. But I decided to just, you know, start perking up the synergy for Inflame, which is Warmth. And I noticed that this new Immolate skill actually takes the same synergy that Inflame has, which is Warmth. So I can pump this skill up a little bit, which I intend to do. And then once I get to Inflame, I can just start boosting that. And probably still leveling up Immolate. But then once I can finally, you know, use that Doomslinger bow, it should be a good time. So stay tuned for that shit. Let's see what this does to the synergy. 51 max damage. Not just 52, but at least she's getting more mana recovery right there. But yeah, I intend to run some with Baza. I know Baza made another character. I think he has a paladin, right? Act 2. So I'm about to get to Act 2 here. Actually, I'm going to go get that Bardage. I think he had 3 sockets. That's godly. I'll use that for the Act 2 Merc. Godly Bardage right there. Maybe I'll even take the Topaz. But yeah, Baza and I will be running. So hit me up if you guys want to play. This is hardcore Path of Diablo. Playing as Zappy Hole. So hopefully she'll still be around for the next video. Sorks, of course, are kind of vulnerable. But okay, I'll get back to what I was saying. I have a complaint, and I'm wondering if other people are interested in bitching about this with me. And is my bitching just? Let me know in the comments below. This ladder, the Sork, has been nerfed. In that teleport takes a toad of a lot more mana. This is disappointing to me because I rarely ever make Sorks anyway. So when I finally want to make one again, it's just in time for when they've been nerfed. Now teleport drains 5% of your maximum mana in addition to its mana cost every time you use it. So how the fuck am I supposed to teleport around trying to find Mephisto? There ain't no map pack in Path of Diablo. And even if there was, I most certainly would not use that shit. That's bullshit, using map pack. Alright? Part of the game is exploring and finding shit for yourself. And I want the whole map to be exploited. You know what I mean? Takes away the journey. But yeah, nonetheless, that's not in Path of Diablo anyway. But why the fuck did they nerf this? People say that Sorks are OP or whatevs. Here's my biggest problem. Well, this man, you could use Insight on your Merc. Yeah, dog, I know, but I don't want to use Insight on my Merc. Because ideally, I like having a godly as fuck Lightning Sork. In which case, her Merc is going to be using Infinity. In which case, he's not going to have the meditation aura any longer. Infinity's damn near essential if you want to have a godly as fuck Lightning Sork. And no, dog, I don't want to have to wield the Infinity on my Sork. That's fucking bullshit. The cast rate on her is going to suck. Granted, I could get up to 20 cast rate per ring thanks to Path of Diablo, in addition to a Griffin and Mage Fist and probably Viper Magi Armor. She'll have a pretty toad cast rate still, but not toad enough. And nonetheless, she won't be able to wield a shield any longer if she's using Infinity. And she's not going to have any Toad plus skill gear no longer, neither. She ain't going to have the Aki equipped with that Toadish 3 Sork skills and all the other Toadish mods. Except for that bullshit random teleport mod, which really doesn't bother me that much. I know it bothers a lot of people, but I don't care. But nonetheless, she's not going to be able to have that plus skill gear. That's going to be fucking bullshit. You know, I don't want to have to wield the Infinity. So I want the Infinity on the Merc. And back in the day, like last ladder, before this implement was even implemented, mana problems were harsh enough for the Lightning Sork, who had an Infinity Merc. I remember running out of mana all the damn time. Granted, I didn't have an SOJ. Maybe I had one. But yeah, she ran out of mana a lot. Could use Frostburn, but it's bullshit. Teleport takes a ton of mana now. So how's a Lightning Sork supposed to survive in these type of conditions, man? The man holding her down and shit, man, and this is fucked up. So let me know in the comments section if you guys are down with this. Seriously, I want to know your comments on this. And if you think that this is necessary, then honestly, I think your opinion's fucking bullshit. It's the first time in a while Ice Daddy wanted to make a Sork. So this is bullshit, I have to put up with this. But yeah, let me know in the comments, alright? Because maybe we could change this shit back. You know, maybe if enough people are in agreement with me on this, we could revert this back to how it was last ladder. Where there wasn't this bullshit, each teleport attempt drains 5% of maximum mana. Let's just get away with that shit, man. Let's get that out of here. You know what I mean? Let's do away with that shit. Alright, now the last thing I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to identify some goodies that Ishmael gave me. Oh, fuck, I don't have many monies. Alright, maybe Ishmael will forgive me for this. I'm going to sell one of these things. I don't give a toad. Yeah, Ishmael, you don't want to keep this, right? Of course, that's decent damage. Yeah, what if he does want to keep that? Look at that. That's decent damage. But come on, no one's going to use that shit. Right? I mean, Bartox would do more than that. Wouldn't it? I think Bartox would be more effective than that. Wake up, just one wake of fire. Here, fuck it. I'll give him some money. I'll give him some money with Murderous Dodo. Fuck! Alright. Alright. I don't think Ishmael's going to have a problem with this. I'm going to sell that shit. Because you know what? I forgot to buy ID scrolls. But I'm pretty sure he'd be okay with this. Yeah, Ishmael is one of my patrons. And so what he did was he found a bunch of goodies so I could identify him in a video. I'll take off the loot filter. Alright, yeah, we don't need that, right? Okay, there we go. So, let's see what we have here. But yeah, Ishmael is one of my patrons. So thank you to my patrons for supporting me as you have. If you want to support the Iceman, click the link in the description below. And may the Creator bless you guys and keep you. Peace be with you. So, let's see if we have found some toadish bullshit in this lot. Oh, there's my boy Conway. Yeah, so Conway has actually come quite far. He's about to make an infinity with a assassin. He's been just racking up stuff in hardcore, man. I can't believe it. He's been finding so much fucking shit. And I haven't heard of him losing any of his characters. He has a godly paladin. In fact, I intended to maybe showcase his paladin. Diablo! This is Toad. These things are underrated, man. It's nice to have a high light res grand charm. Because, you know, you can make room for other goodies. Especially in hardcore, this shit's desirable. That's actually a really nice charm. With the life mod. I think 30 is max for the res it can get. And 40 is max for the life. So this is very close to perfect. 8 trap skillers. Deal! Yeah, he has a ton of trap skillers on that Toad. Alright, so far Ishmael, for his goodies, we have one goodie, I think, right there. One nice roll. Look at this. That's pretty good. Oh, but it's ethereal. So you're going to run out. Yeah, you're going to run out of that shit. It's just going to break. You can poke with it, of course. So you can poke with it. This one replenishes quantity. Yeah, that's a poor man's Titans. And you can actually use this far earlier than Titans. See, because Titans you can't use till 42. This is one of those javelins you could use at 30 before you can use your Titans. So those are kind of nice to have, actually. I generally keep ones like that. If they have like 2 javelin skills or something. And that one replenishes quantity, which is very nice. But in Path of Diablo, all magic and rare javelins and uniques have a stack that can max out at 500. So it's very nice. You don't run out as much. So replenish quantity isn't as desirable, in my opinion. But of course, it's still essential for ethereal ones. That's a shitty belt. That's bullshit. Faster hit recovery on that belt. And 50 life? My hardcore druid is using a belt that's just magic. It's Belt of the Squid. And it gives 60 life, I think. Yeah. Damn! Look at that. Okay, there's another goodie. That's maxed out right there, man. That's 7 MF. Absolute Toad. Some people like these little shekels. The little fucking shekel with the 4%. What do they minimize? I think they their minimum roll is 4%, is it? for the smalls, or is it 3? It's fucked up. The grand ones can actually roll down to 1%. Magic Find. The arrows kind of suck. Gotta do this in a better order so I don't miss shit. I believe he found all this shit in hell. Kind of sucks. 25 poison res or damage. The poison damage ones are kind of fun because you can stack them up on low-level characters, and the lightning damage ones as well. I always wanted to have like a godly character who's like level 20 and just has a ton of damage charms, and have like a multi-shot Zon or something that can just cover a lot of enemies per click with physical damage, where all those charms can be applied. That ring is okay. Look at that. That's not bad. You could slam that and get an additional 10 MF. I mean, yeah, it's nothing cray-cray. You know, it's nothing to write home about. But still, it's damn, this is toadish. Fuck. And it even has chain lightning on attacks. You get style points for using this shit. Dude, you could have a Baba casting chain lightning and shit. Or an Amazon, a Bozan casting chain lightning and shit. Or a Kixin casting chain lightning and shit. Or a Zealar Paladin casting chain lightning and shit. Yeah, you could have all that with that ring. Alright, so I think we have a couple more, don't we? Okay, that's it. Alright, thank you, Ishmael. Did I identify all this bullshit? Alright, so yeah, these are pretty cool right here. My favorite roll is this, for sure. That ring is absolute toad. Let me know what you guys think about that ring. You could slam that shit and you get an additional 10 MF. You could get like... Is it like 5 to 8 damage reduction? I can't remember how it is. That's a ton of damage. Oh man, that's toadish. But yeah, fuck. What? Yeah, let me know what you guys been up to, what you dogs been up to, and if y'all want to become a patron, if y'all want to send little tippy, and if y'all want to be a fucking dick. Talk some shit in the comments below. But if you're gonna talk shit, just give me a fucking tip at least, alright? Fucking dick. But yeah, Diablo has been told. And I have been very interested in running this arc. And I know I just got to hell with my druid, but I don't give a toad right now. I'm scared he's gonna die, to be honest with you guys. Alright, I'm scared he's gonna be dead as fuck. Because hell is dangerous. I've been running the pit. And I just wanted to make a Sorc, because it's been for evs. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to making this Sorc and for maybe finding some goodie. And I forgot to show you guys something that's really fucked up. Act 3. This is fucked up as a toad. Let me know what you guys think about this, because I really don't know what to think about this shit, man. I mean, I don't think I believe him. This guy, he claimed to find a Mal rune in Act 1 in the jail. We was all running. I had level requirements on the game. We all got to the jail. I went to town. All of a sudden he says, holy shit, I just found a Mal rune down here. I was like, what? He was like, yeah, I just killed a skeleton and a Mal rune dropped. He didn't know I was the Iceman, by the way. I'm pretty sure. He didn't make mention of it, at least. So I said, really? I was like, that's impossible. It's straight up what I said. And he said, I kid you not, man, this Mal just dropped. I was like, bullshit. I was like, you had that on a mule or something. But he insisted it just dropped down there in the jail level 1. Is that possible? Is it just highly improbable? Let me know in the comments below if that shit's even possible. I was quite sure that runes fall in certain tiers, and they're gated by the area level. So, in which case, Mal would be fucking impossible to fall in jail level 1. But I could be wrong, right? So then what I said was, I just kind of joked. I said, hook me up with that shit, dog. he was like, okay. I was like, huh? And then he opened up trade screen and gave it to me. So I took it. And I don't give a toad if that's a handout. I mean, this is a desirable commodity, especially the fact that it apparently dropped in normal. It's probably bullshit though, right? Let me know the technicality of that for those of you who know. Obviously, it has a level 49 requirement. I'm guessing the item level is too high to fall in normal. I assumed the earliest you can find a Mal is probably somewhere, certain areas in Act 1 or 2 Nightmare, right? It's probably the earliest you'd find a Mal. Maybe not even until Act 3. But yeah, let me know in the comments below the technicality of that bullshit. And more videos to come. Peace be with you.